Yes. What's good, family? You already know. It's the guy, DJ Ant. And welcome to the Trend City Radio Top 40 Recap. Yeah, man. So we about to deep sea dive right into it. Coming in at number 1, we got my man's All Aces with the hit single Big Boy. Huge congratulations to my man's All Aces, man. This is his third number 1 hit single on Trend City Radio this year. This track was at number 3 last week. Jumped up to number 1, finally hit it. He been in the top 10 for a minute, man, for at least about a good month and a half, 2 months. And he finally got to number 1, man. This was a huge accomplishment, man. Big ups to All Aces, because this was a real tough battle as he crawled all the way from the bottom of the top 40 into the number 1 spot. The audience finally voted him in, and big ups to my man for doing this thing. Yes, sir. Coming in at number 2, we got Sonny Cole with the hit single Weary of My Kind. This track was actually at number 4 last week. Jumped up a few of them things. Now it's holding it down at that number 2 position. Big ups to the fans and the supporters for voting them in, getting them in to that top 3. My man Sonny Cole been doing this thing, Weary of My Kind. He trying to get his 4th number 1 now that we speaking of number 1s. You feel me? Big ups to Sonny Cole and East Oakland management team. They doing it real big. Coming in at number 3, we got Sterling Christian with the hit single Came a Long Way. This track was actually at number 6 last week. Jumped up in that top 3, holding it down at number 3. This is Sterling Christian, like his 3rd or 4th time into that top 3 position with the hit single Came a Long Way, but it still hasn't tackled that number 1 hit yet. He still haven't got voted number 1 yet. Will he get there this time around? We shall see. We shall see. But big ups to my man Sterling Christian. We got the Cypher League coming back next week. Make sure y'all look out for that, family. Big ups. Coming in at number 4, we got Tesla Nate with the hit single Southern Soul Weekend. This track was actually at number 7 last week. Jumped up 3 of them things. Now holding it down at that top 5 position at number 4. Tesla Nate always doing her thing on Trend City Radio, man. She just recently grasped that top 10 position once again, and it only took her a few weeks to get in that top 5, man. We should see if she should get that number 1. I think this is her 2nd or 3rd. She working on her 2nd or 3rd number 1 as well. Big ups to Tessa name, man. We got some stars in this top 10 this week, family. Yes, sir. Coming in at number 5, we got GRQJ with the hit single Still Running. This track was at number 12 last week, so jumped up 7 of them things, holding it down in that top 5 position at number 5. This is GRQJ first time into the Trend City top 5 countdown on the top 40. Big ups to GRQJ, man. This dude right here, this is a young dude right here, man. This is a young dude, man. He's still in school, if I'm not mistaken. My man's still in school, doing this thing, going to school, you feel what I'm saying? Tackling his grades down and then hitting the rap scene, man, and you know what I mean? Making it in them top 10s on the top 40 countdown on Trend City Radio. That's how you live it up. And he doing it, you feel what I'm saying? He in a whole nother state, you feel what I'm saying? And he gaining some fans all the way in California. That's how you do it, man. That's how you live. Big ups to GRQJ. Yes, sir. Coming in at number 6, we got Royalty Music with the hit single Bye Ya Ya. This track was actually at number 8 last week. Jumped up 2 of them things, holding down that number 6 position. Royalty Music doing her thing, man. Real dope track right here. If you haven't checked it out, you got to check it out, man. She doing her thing, family. Slowly climbed up into that top 10. Now she only down at that number 6 position. We'll see if she can climb up and get in that top 5. We'll see. Let's get it. Coming in at number 7, we got Carrie Cleveland with the hit single Make Love to Me. This is the last time you will see this track on Trend City Radio for some time. as they switched up singles. Shout out to my man's Cleveland and East Oakland management team. They got a few new joints, but they got some classics, man. They got some classics. They brought back some classics. So you might not hear this one, but you're gonna hear some fire, man. They got some bangers returning, and Carrie Cleveland, man, you should see her getting a lot closer to that number one. Big ups to East Oakland management team, yes, sir. Coming in at number 8, we got my man's Too Real with his single Picture Perfect. This track was actually at number 9 last week. Jumped up a spot, now holding down at that number 8 position. It looks like my man's Too Real is about to get real comfortable in this top 10 right here, because it looked like he just been climbing up and down for the last few weeks. And he ain't been in the top 10 in months, man. But now we back in that thing, and it looks like he getting real comfortable. Shout out to my man's Too Real for doing this thing, man. Could this be, could he be on the road to his second number one hit single? We shall see, family. We shall see. Coming in at number 9, we got Lori Nebo with his single Melinda's Song. This track was at number 13 last week. Jumped up 4 of them things, holding it down now at that number 9 position in the top 10. Lori Nebo is back in there. She just recently went number 1 like about a month and a half ago, if I'm not mistaken. At least about a month and a half ago, she just went number 1. And now she back in the top 10. It took her a minute, but she back in there. Actually, it didn't take her that long. I mean, that's exactly how long it did. About a minute. It took her, less than a month. She back in that thing. Shout out to Lori Nebo. That's how Lori Nebo do it on Trend City Radio. Right here, this is a prime time player right here. Lori Nebo been on Trend City Radio for years, and she been a star on Trend City Radio for years. She been the audience lover. The audience lover. You feel what I'm saying? Big ups to Lori Nebo. Yes, sir. Coming in at number 10, we got my man's Jay Smooth with his single Show You. This track was actually at number 15 last week. Now finally making it in that top 10, jumping in at the number 10 position. Only on the countdown, only on Trend City Radio for what, 3 weeks? 3 weeks now. He going on 3 weeks, and he finally made it in that top 10. Real quick push to that top 10. Shout out to my man Jay Smooth, repping Chicago, doing it real big. Jay Smooth doing it real big. But yeah, that is the top 10 of the top 40 countdown. It's the guy, itsDjAnt. And make sure y'all tune in every Friday, family. We live and we lit. Let's get it. I'm out. I've got no stress out.